EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From the home of the Players' Championship, TPC Sawgrass, live third-round coverage of the Florida Open. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Why is everything slow?
Tee shot in the fairway bunker set up this problem, and now awry again. So we've got the spray can out at the moment. So close to being good. Didn't need much more to bounce forward, but finds the fringe and an outside chance for a par.
I think that checked up a little sooner than he was hoping for.
You're right, and that's going to leave him with much more than he wanted for bogey.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Now to the 5th. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, if you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 1 over. Hole number 6, 393-yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. 7th hole here at Sawgrass. Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions.
And this will work nicely, just right of center, and that'll be fine. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his 2nd. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
And this is going to be in the short grass just off to the left. A little short-sided here, left of the green for his 2nd. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why, they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the 2nd shot.
That one looking a little right. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now, from just under 300 yards, a 2nd from the fairway at the par 5.
Two shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little CVS, perhaps a 3rd shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4.
That one was running so hot. From about 8 feet. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see there's still EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida and TPC Sawgrass, live final round coverage of the Florida Open. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top here at 10 under par. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th.
And that tee shot finds the first cut. But really, with that second shot, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
He's got 152 yards to the front, 158 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll stay at 5 under. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. This is really exciting. Out there looking for that first professional victory on the Korn Ferry Tour. In contention, late on a Sunday final round. Notah, you've been there, you've broken through. What do you, in fact, learn from a situation like this?
Well, it's a two-part situation, Rich. The first is believing that you have the ability to go out there and execute and finish this thing off. And the second is just dealing with the nerves and the pressure that go along with these big moments, and being able to handle both of those components as you work through the final round is an essential part to putting together that winning recipe.
Okay, that in for a bogey at 16. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. Frank, how early in the round are you thinking about the shot at 17?
Well, when you're playing well, you're pushing it ahead. Maybe you don't think about it till 14 or 15. If you're struggling, you might be thinking it early as the 5th or the 6th hole. But put it this way, when you make the walk from 16 to 17, you are thinking of it every inch of the way.
That needs to get up. Yeah, not sure if that was a mishit or just a miscalculation, but that comes up well short and is into the hazard. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his 3rd shot now at the par 3. Now a 7-footer Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
So now, after the drop and the penalty stroke, this is going to be shot number 4 coming up.
At least way right, just like I expected the last shot to go. Bruh, what is this game doing, dog? This is just inconsistent.
Little too aggressive right there, compounding the problems, Frank. He has a lot left for a double bogey.
At one stage, it looked like he was going to turn 3 shots into 2, but I think that's reversed now.
Hang on. It's going to leave about 3 feet. Time to pick up and move on.
Wow.
So, Frank, our golfer just could not get things going here in this final round, and it winds up a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit, too, because, as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit of playing poorly on Sunday.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. A gorgeous day in South Carolina here at Harbortown Golf Links. It's live first round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Well, that is right, and that could be trouble.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
148 yards left to the hole. Lie looks hot. Needs to be careful of the ball jumping.
Inexcusable.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at even par. Here's a chance to make a birdie early in the round. Second hole at Harbour Town is a relatively short par 5 at a little more than 500 yards. Again, the key, and this is the case all over the golf course, you have to put your tee shot in the right spot, and here it is on that left side of the fairway. Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. Up next, the 469-yard par 4 third. Trees lining both sides of the fairway, so a straight tee shot is imperative. More bogeys than birdies here, so most players are happy with a par. And that's going to wind up in a great spot, left center of the fairway. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
Nope. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. This is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it? Risk and reward, 200-yard par 3 fourth. Obviously, you need to carry that water hazard running the entire length of this hole. You're going to miss. You miss right. You don't want to miss it short or long, that's for sure. And that's where the Gators are waiting for some golf balls. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This from about 10 feet. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? That didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Now to the second of the par 5s, the 549-yard fifth. It's a dogleg left off the tee with bunkers on either side of the fairway, but a good drive up near or beyond that cart path should leave you with a good look into a green that slopes off to the right. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. A look here at birdie.
Dead center on the reed. Got to keep the pace up and get it up the hill.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Harbortown Golf Links on Hilton Head Island, live second-round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. So let's get out to the course as we pick up the action starting at the par 4 11. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Down road. What?
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
10-foot putt left.
Dang.
Nope. Good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. So that brushed in for par here at 11. But that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. This one moving just a little bit to the right with that wind. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
145 left to the hole, pin sitting on the right.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay at level par. This is one of the more visually striking holes here at Harbour Town, the 373-yard par 4 13th. You've got trees flanking both sides, a few of which spring up right in the middle of the left bunker, leading to an approach to a slightly elevated green with Allen's Dye's signature cypress planks all around. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the 14th now. This one almost a mirror image of number 4. It's a par 3 at 192 yards. At 4, the danger was water left. Here, it's on the right with a generous bailout area left of the green.
Sit down. Oh, my God. Look at that.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 2 under. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From Hilton Head Island and Harbour Town Golf Links, it's third round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. Let's get into the action as we pick things up at the par 3 7th. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from a tight lie, this his second. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Now to the hole many consider the most difficult of all here at Harbour Town, the par 4 8th. Finding the fairway is an absolute must off the tee, as you will need to have the right angle of attack to approach this long, narrow green. No issues here. That is into the fairway. A noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Kurt Thomas. I heard that name forever. Not a piece of the green. Sick.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And break won't be a big worry, but speed will. This is going to pick up momentum as it works down the slope.
Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. One thing you don't see too often on the PGA Tour, 332-yard par 4s, but that's what we've got here on the closing hole to this front side. Before you think about knocking this on, though, take note of the large bunker that completely protects the front of the green. That's up in the wind, maybe drifting a little left. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
So from the rough, his second at 9. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Well done. It's birdie. It moves to 4 under now on the day. The back 9 starts here at the 451-yard par 4 10th. This hole offers one of the few real wide landing zones to take aim at. However, beware of the lagoon left. If you can find the short grass, birdie is very much in play. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he's going to remain at 8 under. So, Frank, 3 rounds have come and gone. What do you expect to see tomorrow?
Well, Rich, the first thing I'm going to look at is that pin sheet tomorrow and see how tucked they are to the edges of the green.
You gotta get a dub, bro. Let's get a dub.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Harbortown Golf Links in South Carolina, live final round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Let's get right into the action, starting with the par 3 14th. Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And that's going to move him to 8 under. The sole par 5 on Harbortown's back 9 is this one, the 15th at 588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle, hit it over the trees, and hope you've got it on line. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Kick left.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
And a very straightforward look here, down the hill with no break.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. We start to make our way toward the blue waters of Calabogie Sound as we come to the 434-yard par 4 16th. A well-placed tee shot will leave you with a fairly short iron into a small egg-shaped green.
That's the beauty.
Front left hole location here as we await his second to the par 4.
Oh, excellent shot. I love it when it's the right distance. This one just a little to the right. Nothing wrong with that.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup. That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is. You come to the 17th hole and you finally realize, that's right, I'm on an island. It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view looking out over the water toward Daufuskie Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Seeing the Korn Ferry Tour sign 867 times made me stop playing the shit too low.
No problems there. That's a par. You're at 17. And he'll stay
I definitely done
right
made it a
where
couple
he
of
is.
retries on that dang Korn Ferry.
The 18th hole, one of the real signature holes on the PGA Tour. It's a par 4 at 472 yards. Sort of a visually awkward landing area. You want to make sure you don't hit it through the fairway and into the hazard. But a good drive sets up a gorgeous finish, taking dead aim at that beacon of a lighthouse.
I should be top 10 in points, though.
Yeah, that one will chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect.
Nice approach shot, and another good thing about that, left it below the hole.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that'll be a final round score of 70.
Points. Yeah. Top five, top five, top five.
So, Frank, not quite enough to get the job done in the end, but I think you'd agree titles are nice, but if you can rack up top 5 finishes, you're going to do just fine.
Especially when you have a strong field like we saw today. So I think top 5, certainly give yourself a pat on the back.
Till next.
How much more do I got to do, bruh? You know, these rounds just to get the +2 rewards, I need to hit this power. Get the power like a mug. Getting tired of being weak. And I only got 2, so I gotta sit here and play like 2 more tournaments. Jesus Christ. What am I? Oh my God, I'm 9th. I'm 9th on the Korn Ferry Tour rankings. Oh boy. 2 events. Why is it saying 2 events? Definitely play more than 2 events. Whatever. My driving distance is trash. I need to get stronger. Damn, I'm actually #1 in approach grade. That's kind of crazy. Round the green, 101st. Can't say par to save my life. Putting, 77. Jesus. 70.10 score average. Oh my God. I'm actually worse than this. But I got the most birdies, I guess. I got not a single record, Jesus. Alright, well, I don't really know how to do these coaches challenges. See what TrackMan is, maybe shoot. Hit 3 putts to within 1 foot, 4 putts to within 1 foot. Hit all 5 putts to within 1 foot. Oh God, that's what this actually is. Okay. Oh my God, that's more than a foot. That's bad. Hey, that's good. No shot that didn't move back left to right, bro. You gotta be kidding me. That's great. Get me out of here. I don't know what the hell that was. Let's tap.
Do it when the light's on, cuz.
Do it when the lights. Facts. Finish the tournament at even par better. Finish top 80 or better. Win the U.S. Amateur Championship. Can a brother just get a dub, yeah? So I can, let's Korn Ferry do it.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From just west of Calgary at Banff Springs, it's live first-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the top. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first.
That's so short, so bad. Freaking man.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, it's always nice to begin a round with a little variety. We had a relatively short par 4 opening hole, and now a par 3 to back it up.
You can see why short iron play is going to be paramount today, Rich. Short iron into the first hole and a chance here to hit another short iron into a short par 3. So you can get off to a very fast start.
This one's looking good. Okay, that one's dancing. A 9-footer now for his birdie.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Well, Frank, as we get to the third hole here, a par 5, it feels to me like you need to be at a minimum 1 under through the first 3 holes or you're losing ground to the field.
You're exactly right. Chance here for birdie or eagle, too. This is one of those holes you can just wind it up and let it fly, and you'll certainly get a good reward with a big tee shot.
No shot that's going right, bro. Kick left.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
That's got to draw. See.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
Is it par 5?
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie.
That's crazy.
Nicely done. Things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par.
Well, Frank, no doubt this is one of the most photographed holes in all of golf.
Yeah, Devil's Cauldron, just get to the front of the tee there, get the camera out. The vistas there are amazing. You see the mountains in the background. This green surrounded by the pine trees. And of course, if you like a lake or two, there's a lake just in front of that green. Just to give you that little color of blue in the snapshot you're going to take.
Like to look at them, not swimming. Certainly not fish golf balls out.
Okay, he throws that one in there pin high, a bit to the right, and he'll have that for his birdie. Good speed there. That'll lead just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is.
Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
A 117 left to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Spin back.
Sandwich takes flight.
Whoa, not that much.
Coming in just a bit right. Pretty average.
An outside look here for birdie.
That one just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is.
Now at the 6th hole here at Banff Springs, it's a short par 4, only 373 yards. And the short par 4, Frank, all the rage in golf course architecture these days.
A lot more strategy involved when you've got a hole that you can nearly reach with a tee shot. It's how far back do you leave it, what sort of distance you want that second shot. All those things to compute. Straightforward, a little bit uphill. Basically, it's what you want for your second shot.
So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range.
Better bounce forward, please. I hate that bouncing back. Span with
all right,
that.
that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there.
Bruh.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 5 under. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get...
That's great.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the Canadian Rockies in Banff Springs, live second-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Some good names up there, including our leader. So, out to the action we go as we join the play on the tee at the par 5 7th hole. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
That's going to be so far right and so yeah.
That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
Stay up.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an Eagle 3. Superb.
Big break.
Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank. Only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
The distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
Oh, my God. Get across the water. Jesus.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace.
Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3/8. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5. An interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s, and 3 par 4s. This one, not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one, you have to be a little bit careful, though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. That is a marvelous shot. Look at that, Frank. You know, sometimes on a par 5, you're happy to just be home. Maybe 50, 60 feet away, you take your 2 putts and move on. Here, you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be.
This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4. Getting ready to start the back 9 here at Banff Springs. And Frank, you better be ready on this 10th tee. This requires a good shot.
Even though the hole looks like it bends towards the right, the best access to this hole is actually a little draw off that tee. That's the direction of the green. So a nice high draw in here.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is.
On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Go a lot. Jesus, spin back is crazy. I mean,
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Now a 7-footer.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he's going to remain at 10 under. So an action-packed first 2 rounds and a packed leaderboard as well, with our featured golfer in a share of the lead after day 2.
So we can't sip.
I got 6 of these yet, so I can get some freaking power, man. Come on, bro. You gotta get that bro. You need the points.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. Just minutes off the Trans-Canada Highway, Banff Springs, the site for live third-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. And we've got some drama brewing with a tie at the top at 11 under par. We get into the action here starting at the par 3 fourth.
Where's the break, bro?
Nope. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll stay at 11 under par. Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the third bunker, the one in the distance. It's a good line off the tee here.
And that will do just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
He's got just a hair under 100 yards to the front. 114 gets to the hole. The pin is in the front right part of the green. Gap wedge coming in with just a bit too much heat. Gonna end up just beyond the flag.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
Oh, how about a beauty there. It is in for a birdie, and he moves to 2 under for his round. 12 under all told.
Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
I actually had a club, believe it or not, that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand iron, whether it was out of the first cut or rough or the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off the tee in the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sand iron, yeah.
That's good.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. 10-foot putt left. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards of par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. The 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a driving a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods, the longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
It's going to take all that 3-wood to get up there. There's no way in hell.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Bounce, hop, stop.
Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he's got it to 14 under par.
Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Why not? Oh, my God, no way it checks that.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Now this Notah for birdie.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Stay right there.
Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. He moves to 15 under.
Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the 3rd par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of chute of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut.
Oh, my God, that's so slow and so bad. Wow.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced away. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yes, all set up by the great bunker shot, and that one in for a birdie. So our future golfer likely going to be doing a little tossing and turning tonight, working with a 54-hole lead and looking for that first PGA Tour win. Frank, dial it back a few years. What's that?
A lot of years.
Yeah, what's that? What's that like?
Well, I'm
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From the province of Alberta and Banff Springs Golf Course, live final round coverage of the Canadian Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th.
Wind, where are you at? Where to be found?
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Well, as a young professional, it is a process. You're contending, you're leading a tournament, then you're sleeping on a lead, and ultimately you hope winning that event. Noda, you've been there. What is it like?
It's a difficult process to put yourself into. Learning how to be in contention is an essential part of the professional game, but learning how to close these events out and put yourself in the winner's circle, well, that's the last piece to the puzzle.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And any movement in this putt is going to be slight in nature. This is one you're looking to make.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he's going to remain at minus 16.
Need to find one birdie.
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
That's a fade. There's my draw.
Good drive down the right side. And if you look up ahead, that flag is cut middle left. So this is a very good angle into this hole.
Got to go past and spin back.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
19 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. That is going to move him into the lead with just 2 holes to play.
Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarcee, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
2 more holes, and I'm coming up there to be knocked out too now that they done came.
That a very important drive right there, holding a one-shot lead. But this is a good one in the fairway at 17. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4.
How did that pull that way? No spin? What?
That one was running so high.
You know, that's the way you do it.
Yeah, what a shot. And what a time for that. A hole-out birdie, and he will surge into the lead.
Let's go.
Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you cannot reach.
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it.
Nice little 3-iron up there on the green. That's all I need. That's fine.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
It's okay. Hold out. Oh, I would have hold out back to back. And then put a big bird.
This from about 10 feet. Oh, how important could that turn out to be? It's a birdie here at 18, and now the lead is 2 strokes as we wait to see what happens with the golfers still out on the course. Well, Frank, I really enjoyed this. The golf was outstanding, but the scenery was breathtaking.
Canada's just a beautiful part of the world to be enjoyed, to be savoured, really. And on a golf course, unlike a lot of the ones we see today, not overly long, very playable, enjoyable, and a golf course, certainly, that's going to give you a good score if you clock.
Just give me a whole bunch of them damn coins. Shoot, I just want a tournament. I ain't even get enough to get to the next level. What? Pro Pass? Pro Pass. Bruh, I won a whole tournament and didn't get more XP, bruh. That's trash. Here, 775 reward points. I don't know if that does anything. Not sure what that gets me. What can I do with these 1,375 reward points? I don't even know what I can do. Booster. Specs. Whatever these are. These are expensive. Clothing. Yeah, Leah's clothing expensive shit. Yeah, do better. Jeez, I can't even buy some socks probably. Can't even buy a belt. Can't even get a glove. Definitely probably can't get no equipment. It's crazy. Can I get a golf ball, bruh? I mean, I'm still using the EA Sports golf ball. I can't even get a jack-o'-lantern golf ball, bruh. Can't even get a Strixon Soft Field Lady Pink golf ball, bruh. What are these tickets? I don't know what these tickets do. So broke. You go through too many items and then you can't do nothing. You gotta freaking restart the game, bro. I went through too many things and now the game broke. Bruh, this game, dog.